How do we understand each other? An attitudes to language approach. So, attitudes to language literally looks at exactly what it says, people's attitudes to the language that is used around the world. By having different attitudes to various types of language, people interpret and understand each other in different ways. Many of these attitudes are just personal opinions, but they do affect understanding because of personal interpretations of one another. So again, stereotypes comes up here. Similar to language and identities, stereotypes play a large part in attitudes to language. By just hearing a person's language or accent, conclusions are often made about the person. These stereotypes can often be misconceptions, and if you start off with someone with the wrong base, then all the understanding of that person after that can be misled and misleading. So, standard English is a term that's often used, and it's the ideology that there is a standard English that gives the impression that this is the easiest language to understand. Education often preaches that this is a superior language, and therefore people who use it often end up in high positions in society. If students do not use standard English, then they are expected to not be as successful. However, Milroy did claim that standard language does not always contain possible solutions needed in language to portray all meanings, such as in English the inability to distinguish between a singular and plural you. Other languages have that, so why shouldn't the highest variety of English? So attitudes to education. These attitudes develop through the education system, and there's a syllabus that's designed for English language to be reproduced and the characters that are wanted to be reproduced. But it does exclude students who come from alternative backgrounds. These students are often portrayed negatively and less educated by the media and the public and the government. Wardour has explained how some languages put people at a disadvantage as the language is not considered prestigious enough for specific situations. Attitudes to youths. People have been recorded to say that the teaching of grammar correlates with the behaviour of youths, such as gang violence. This theory shows a negative understanding as to why youths may develop in bad surroundings. To gain understanding, people have to be open to others who have had a different upbringing and learn about the social background that they have been brought up in. Overall, with attitudes to language, it appears to have a negative effect on understanding of one another. People have misconceptions of each other due to the language that is used and what they expect people to be like before actually understanding who they are. People listen to views and stereotypes set up by the authority and the media and pre-anticipate someone's personality. Linguists in this field, though, are trying to work to make language equal, so people can be understood by not how they talk, but by what they mean when they are talking.